Hello guys, welcome back to APinkeClothlife. Today we are going to be tackling my credit card for Capital One. This is what we have on our agenda today. So we're going to go ahead and craft my Pay It Off Savings Challenge. And then also, let me grab my planner because I need to know what day I'm going to get paid. And then also my calculator. Alright guys, so join me today. If this is something you need to tackle paying off a credit card, this video is for you. All right, so let's go ahead and let's hop into it. So if you are trying to figure out how you're going to pay off your credit cards, but you get overwhelmed like I do, then this video pretty much is for you, because I am also going to be doing this pretty much cashless, and I will show you guys what I mean by doing it cashless, because I want to make a dent on my credit cards as soon as possible, and by me holding the cash in my envelope will keep me from adding more money to pay off my credit cards. And you might hear a little bit of whooshing noise because I did move my desk and I didn't think about it, but the vent where the air comes out is right there, so you probably may hear a little bit of whooshing in the background, but hopefully that is not the case. So we're going to go ahead and we have a goal. I'm going to go to, and I'm going to show you guys some new things that I have too. So excited. All right, so we are actually in May. We're going to head all the way back to this sheet here. And this is for my debt pay off for my payment tracker. And I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to be doing to try to pay this off a little bit quicker and the method that I'm using. So if you don't like to keep cash at your house, or you don't like to keep cash on you, then this will be a perfect method for you. So the first thing what we're going to do is take a look at the card that I actually have is the Capital One card. I ended up using it, and like I said, it's nobody's fault but mine. So the first thing is taking accountability of what you have done, and also saying I messed up, you know what I mean, and then figuring out a plan to come up with, to execute it, to get it taken care of. So I'm not going to sit there and beat myself up. I'm just going to be like, girl, you need to do what you got to do. So we are working with $984.29.15. So the minimum that is usually with the payments is $29. Now this sheet here also gives me a spot to put my payoff journey, what day I want to start with, and then I have an end date of what day that I am trying to set my goal to. So I think if you have a goal at the end, it makes it a little bit more achievable and a little bit more realistic to yourself, because you know you have a deadline to pay this card off. And this right here is just the sheet that I just punched out. And I just, this is from my debt payoff payment tracker. It's a pad. I'm not going to open it because it's sealed. But it's just a sheet that has, where you can pay off, and it has the extra spots for it. You can see the date, minimum payment, extra payment, amount charged if you use it, interest added, fees or refunds, or if you got like any fees if you accidentally made a late payment, but we're not going to talk about that because we're not going to do that. And you're in balance and you just start over. And then at the end, you have a date where you put paid in full date, and you just pretty much, I would say, laminate it, frame it, because that is a big milestone. You know what I mean? All right, so this is what we're going to do. Now, the next step that we need to do is pretty much figure out a game plan. So my game plan is I'm going to actually do this pretty much cashless. And because I want to take my cash and I want to add it to my credit card as quickly as possible instead of like holding it in my envelope. Some of the things I do keep it in my envelope. But this right here, specific card, I want to hurry up and get that paid down, because my goal is to reduce debt and to save for another car. All right, and I do have a lot of, I found this, I have a lot of funny money. I guess that's what we're gonna call it. It's all not organized, so we're gonna look through it, and I don't know what I got going on in here, so I'm kind of scared. So I'm thinking maybe I should have just like looked first before I show you guys, because I don't know what's in here. So we're gonna put that here. So we need to come up with a game plan of how we're going to actually pay this off. And a good thing you can do, and this is totally free, if you don't have like a certain calendar that you want to use, you can always head to your local bank and you can always grab one of these transaction register sheets, not sheets, booklets. And what you want to do is to go and find all of your paydays. So I am paid bi-weekly. So this is what are we are? We're June. I lost my train of thought. So last payday was the 23rd. So you want to start with your current one, because going back, you're not going to be able to do anything with that because those days are already gone. So you want to just pretty much, and make sure the Friday, this always throws me off sometimes because the Friday, so we got 6/20, skip that one. And then we have the 4th. And my goal date is 7/31/2025. So I can go all the way down to here. I'm actually going to scratch this to the 1st because that is that payday there. So we have the 1st there. So we're going to make, let's just change that to the 1st because that is a little bit, that's too close. So we're going to do 8. Let's do that. 8/01. And I'm going to show you guys my new little things that I've been making. I kind of brought them back because everybody was asking me for it. So I said, okay. So what we have is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 paydays before our goal date that we have. So depending on what your amounts that you're going to be using for your payoff challenge, you may have to double up on your payment. Or you can pretty much, if you get any type of side hustle money, or if you sell things like if you have Poshmark, if you have Mercari, or if you do the Facebook Marketplace, or you do OfferUp, or what is it? Whatnot. That's what it is. So if you do any of those things there, so these extra days here, because I didn't count those because not banking on them, but I am. So it's kind of like a if wishy-washy. So side hustle, so these days right here do also count too, but I didn't put those in the factor. Okay, so because like I said, I want to be more realistic than just trying to like throw things out, because I'm gonna tell you, being unrealistic is just it's not going to cut it. It is not going to cut it. All right, so let's put that there. Now what we want to do is, I need to get a marker. I got a lot of these Sharpie markers in here. Okay, so the goal amount that we are doing is, we're trying to do, I want to do a thick marker for this one. Oops. Yeah, I want to do a thick marker. Okay, so our goal is, we got capital 1. Oh yeah. All right, so our goal is 984. And each card, so we need to figure out how much each card is. So this is where our trusty little calculator comes into play. And we're going to count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24 spots. So we got 24. And let's y'all, what am I doing? I got to put this big number in first. I'm tripping. So we got 984 divided by 24 spots. So that means each, when you break it down like that, it doesn't seem as not approachable or not doable. So each card is $41. You think about it. I know, like, you know, like you just go to the store if you get coffee, if you go get something to eat because you don't feel like making breakfast, or you don't, so that right there can add up to this right here. And if you sell some things, like I said, on the side marketplace, or if you do like pick up some extra work on the side, like side hustle, somebody pays you $50 for cutting their grass, that right there is your extra money to put towards your pay it off challenge. So we have $41 for each card. All right, so today we are actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be transferring. Now, when I say that I'm going to actually be transferring the money, so I am the type of person, I know there's some people that can actually just do it without having a visual. Whatever I got going on, I have to have a visual to make sure that it's fun and to keep going. So because I'm going to actually transfer this from my checking account, and I'm going to put that towards the card. I can't talk today. So today is, we got 5, what's today? Oh my gosh, what is today? Today's 18th. Oh my gosh. So we're not doing a minimum payment. We're not doing it. Well, we're not doing, yes, we are. So the extra payment is $41. So we don't have any amount charged. We don't have any interest added today. No fees or refunds. And so our ending balance, so we need to subtract that, minus the $41. So that is going to give us $943. So we got $9.43, and I just pretty much my total was $9.83 some change, but I just rounded up to 84 so I wouldn't have to deal with the cents. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to mark in our card. So this is one here. All right, so that is one. Oh, and like I said, stay tuned because I'm going to show you my new little items that I actually have. So we're just going to take some, what do you want to call it? Faux money. These are just some that I don't even remember doing. These are just some ones. Yeah, we're going to do this. So we're going to add, I need to find a one. Oh, here we go. Oh, look, this is one that, see, I just kind of like did like some little funky coloring on here. So this right here, and I put this on here so it makes it a little bit fun. So we have 20, 40, 41. So I transferred the 41 to there. So basically, this makes it more realistic for me. So I'm going to put this money in here, and this way that I am already attacking this credit card here is cashless, and I have a visual in here. So 20, 40, 41. So at the end, I can see how much I save. So I'm just going to put this back in here. So this, I told you, this is like super easy. It's not hard at all. So going back to this calendar, this right here will give you like a plan for you to go through and say like, hey, when I get paid bi-weekly, if I can stretch it, like on the 23rd, if I can actually double up on my payments, so $81, no, 82, girl, I can't count. So I can do $82 instead of 41. That will give you paying off your card a whole lot more. And then on these extra days here between, if you can throw in an extra $10, $15 or whatever, whatnot, that will make it be paid off more faster than what you're doing, just doing the regular thing. But like I said, it's just, you know what I'm saying? You just have to use whatever works for you. And that's just how that works. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so a couple new things that I have. I want to show you guys. All right, so now I want to show you guys what I've been making. So these things right here are my fabric planner cover wallets. So they are handmade, and I created this design, and they are super sturdy. I just brought them back in because people were asking me, are you going to make them again? So you have like a pocket. We're going to go through it. So you have like a pocket here. This is another pocket. I just put stickies here because, I mean, you don't have to. Another pocket. This right here is just like, you can put like a cute little keychain or whatever, whatnot. I just put whatever I have a loop, I'll put that, or I'll put a marker there. This is another little loop for a little keychain. And this right here is A5 size. So this goes, the pocket is and when you get this, guys, it's really sturdy. So it's not like flimsy. As you can see, look, it's not flimsy at all. And this is the pocket here. And you can also, once you put your book in here, you can put paper behind it too. So it's not like it just, once it fits the book, it's not going to fit. So then you have a pen slot here. And I just hooked another pen here. You have a pocket here, another pocket there, and then you have the snaps. This is the one that I use, I carry. I love this thing. And it's washable. I just take and throw it in the wash machine and wash it. Okay, so this is the other one. And then these are the clips. Aren't they super cute? I took the pen out of this one. So this is the other one. So this is the, I'm going to put this one up here. The other, this is just a little thing. Pocket. So there's the pocket, and this right here, it fits the spiral too. So they fit the book bound, and then they fit the spiral, or if you have disc. And then this is the pocket here, and then I do have another one that I made. So this one, I don't have anything in there, but this is the wallet. Isn't it cute? So that's it right there. And I've gotten so many requests for people asking, do I have certain fabrics? So y'all just remember, these are handmade. I make these. And like I said, I told you, these are like straight solid. All right, guys. Thank you so much for chilling me with this video. And then if you did like this video, if you made it to the end, give me a heart. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button, guys, because you know that helps my channel. It boosts it out to everybody so everybody can see it. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.